Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to VTuber Tabletop for Session 2. The journey across the Tarutaru Plains. I think we're just going to get straight into it and meet everybody else. If the transition will work, that'd be nice. Bam! It's time to hashtag plug yourselves. Kira.
Okay, hello. I'm Kaleido Kira on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, on all the places. I stream games mostly, sometimes art. Fun time. That's all. Hi.
Awesome. Pastel.
I'm PastelTheSnake on Twitter and Twitch. I also do gameplay mostly, but I'm also known to Gundam stream and do art streams.
Awesome. Yume.
Hello everyone, this is Usubeni Yume. I play Lucy the Bard, and on my YouTube channel, which you can find under the same name, I do a lot of poetry, and I'm going to start doing something new in the future. So I look forward to that.
Cool. Windy.
Yes, I'm WyndhamVossler. I play a wide variety of games, and yeah, around next week probably I'll have a proper schedule, so I'm looking forward to that one.
The mythical Windham schedule. I'll believe it when I see it. And finally,
One before.
Astrid Arcana.
Hello, I'm Astrid Arcana, and I just stream, so a bunch of you should know me because I just raided this channel. So hello again. If you don't know me, yeah, I'm Astrid, and I stream a lot of a range of games. I also do quite a bit of art. But yeah, I love a variety of games from like, you know, high fantasy to like sci-fi stuff. And yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you.
Radical. And now we're just going to pass it over to Yume for the sponsorship time.
All right, well, today we would like to give a big thank to our sponsor, our official campaign artist, Berna, for his beautiful art of the lovely Amesh. And you can find him on Twitter under @Berna_channel, and on his Twitch under twitch.tv/Berna_channel. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and I really love Amesh.
Who doesn't? Alrighty, and transitioning back. If it'll want to work for me today, there we are.
Transition.
Friendship. Oh, and speaking of which, since you guys will be accompanied by Amesh, bam, he's got his own place in the bottom left there.
What?
Nice, yes.
Hey!
Let me just make sure that the...
So good.
Cool, alright. And the alert box is in a nice place where it won't interfere. Awesome.
Look how good that art is. By
Look at that.
Berna.
Look at that beautiful boy.
Look
You
at
guys see how
it.
he's next to me? Because he's my best friend.
Alrighty. Well,
Besties.
I think it's time to get into this week's episode of Iruvian Nights.
Wow.
And this is where we would have a sick jingle when we eventually
And
get that
a
done.
sick high production animation intro.
Yeah. Alrighty, so last time, you guys got a new job from Xandros the Gold to fetch wine from the north in Markovia. You made a new radical friend in Armesh Wavebreaker is his full name. And some suspicious happenings occurred at City Hall just before your departure to leave for the north. So, where we pick up, you guys begin to trek north into the Tarutaru Plains, just north of the Pago Fort, where you guys have just left, heading towards the city of, if I can pull up a map, would have been smart to have it up before, Vinograd. You guys are heading to Vinograd. So, you guys are making way north on the rough path to the north. What would you guys like to do?
And we're in the carriage.
You guys
Already?
have two, I believe, donkeys pulling a carriage. So one of you can be riding it, or you can just be walking alongside. Up to you guys.
I think it would be best if we had probably 2 people watching out, one in the back, one in the front.
I would like to be on a donkey. I
Sure.
have very little.
Make an animal handling check for me, Eefa.
Can I help her?
Oh, no.
Can I grab Eefa and try to pop her up onto the back?
Sure. Sure. All right. With advantage, with help from Emmyth, as she's trying to help
you can roll with advantage. Kira,
Okay, here we go.
first roll.
Oh, I don't know if my extension is working. There we go.
Oh no. Oh, the Beyond 20 extension you're using?
There we go. Roll with advantage. Roll.
Ooh, doesn't seem to
Ooh.
be working.
Oh, it says she rolled in the campaign on D&D Beyond.
Ah, I did it now.
It didn't come through on D20,
Oh.
but I got it in D&D Beyond. That's cool.
Ooh.
It was an 18 though.
18 with advantage. Yeah. So.
Oh, there it is.
There
Whoa,
it
wait.
is.
What just happened? Did it do it?
It did it.
Oh, it
now.
rolled the second time. All right.
Oh.
Well, I got an 18.
18. Sure. So with Emmyth, holding your waist and helping plop you onto the donkey. It doesn't really resist. It's just kind of sat there. It's trotting along. Doesn't really pay you any mind. You're just sat atop it. You're not too heavy as a goblin, so it doesn't really pay you any heed. So, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, if you guys don't mind, I'd rather stay inside this. Is the carriage covered, or is it pretty open?
It is an open-topped carriage, but it does have a tarp that can be pulled over for some privacy, but it's not very tall.
Okay. Yeah, well, if you guys don't mind, I'd rather stay a little bit more conspicuous. So I'm gonna stay in this carriage here, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, no
And then I
problem.
pull my little cloak over my head so I can obscure my face.
Sure. Alrighty. Dante, what are you doing?
Just sort of walking along, taking in the nature. Not really, sort of keeping an eye out, but not for danger or anything, just plants.
Sure. Make a perception. Oh, actually, this would be more of a nature check.
A nature check, you say?
Yeah, I do say.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that's 5.
That's definitely a check. Dante, as you're walking through this beautiful field of long grasses, you see this absolutely sick weed just sitting there next to the road. Looks pretty cool.
Amazing.
Don't eat it.
I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to look at it and walk on.
Sure. Matif, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'll probably watch from the back to make sure that like nobody's first of all like following us, but that we're not gonna get like ambushed or anything.
Okay, sure. Make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Oh gosh, I have to remember the command.
I can type it back into Discord if you'd like.
Got it.
Oh, no, you got it.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
You
Well,
you take a quick glance behind your shoulder, quick glance in front. You think you're good. You're all good.
Okay.
You've kept an eye on the most gnarly of ships, riding the waves. You think this field of grass. You have a quick look over it. Looks fine. No one's following you,
Yeah.
as far as you're aware.
She got distracted by this awesome weed she saw on the ground.
Yeah.
As you're walking, yeah, you do see this pretty gnarly weed on the ground that Dante takes a minute to have a look at. Amesh is just gonna walk along. He's gonna hop into the carriage with Lucy and be like, "Whoa, dude! I hope this like beach has some radical like, whoa." He kind of like pulls this pouch out of his pocket and gives it a small sniff and puts it away. His eyes kind of glaze over for a bit and he just sits there.
Okay.
Kind of zones out for a couple minutes and then comes back and like, well, I hope this beach is pretty cool.
This
Oh,
dude
boy.
doing cocaine.
Make a perception check.
Oh god. If it goes anything like the last one.
Come on. Oh,
15. You think that you see the bag, you see some like little green substance inside. You don't think it's cocaine. Definitely something. But it doesn't seem dangerous or anything. He's just has a little bit of a sniff and keeps going. So
Sounds like a fun time.
you guys begin traveling. And how I'm going to do this is I hate travel sequences. Generally speaking, they're the worst. So
montage.
travel montage. So there'll be a couple of moments in here of things that'll happen. But just generally, I'll get basically it'll take about 2, I think, was it a week to get to Vinograd? I forget what I said last week.
Ooh.
Not last week.
Oh,
last.
I can't
I think
remember.
it was it was like
I think
a
it was
fortnight.
about that, yeah.
It was about a week to get there and a week back. So we'll do it in 2-day kind of stints. So if somebody wants to helm the perception for the first 2 days.
I mean, I feel like it would be a logical conclusion that Matif would do it.
Sure,
Sure.
go for it.
I mean, unless somebody else wants to go for it.
Oh, I'm terrible. No.
Yeah, Lucy will let Matif do the hard work.
Matif's like, I'm the only one who I can trust over here.
13. The first 2 days go pretty much smoothly. You guys camp just on the side of the road at the end of the first day, just in a nondescript patch of long grass. The next day, however, you begin walking. It's fairly hot. The sun's beating down fairly heavily. You don't
Can't
see
relate.
you don't see anybody following you, but at about probably 1-2 in the afternoon, you see another carriage traveling south. So directly on the path in front of you, just quite far ahead. So they're traveling in the direction they're traveling towards you essentially.
And do we all see that, or is it just Matif?
Matif sees that and can point that out to the others if he would like.
Okay.
He points it out, but I don't think it's like an urgent thing. It's just oh, look, we shouldn't run into them. Just, like,
They will
crash head
directly,
first.
but you guys will travel past each other because you guys are on this path. But you're not going to make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, probably not.
So, over the next 20 minutes or so, the card gets closer and closer, and you see this human man with salt and pepper hair, looks about probably mid 50s, fairly handsome. Travels closer to you. You see that he's got an entourage of traveling companions, people. He's got two carts that seem to be absolutely filled to the brim with goods. So that cart eventually catches you guys, and you guys begin to pass, and you see the driver begins to go, hello, how can I have some goods to trade if you guys would like to trade some goods.
Interesting. What kind of goods are you peddling here, mister?
He stops his 2 horses that are pulling his cart, and the cart behind him stops as well. He flips over the kind of tarp that's holding the top of this cart together, and shows just a fuck ton of corn. Like it's a lot of corn. So I've got some of this this corn, or I have some other miscellaneous goods.
All you guys corn?
Well, yes, I'm Sean Cornery.
Oh my god. No.
What I do, I sell corn.
You did not just.
He pulls this satchel out of the cart behind him. I have some miscellaneous items here. And he pulls out some miscellaneous items. There is a very interesting looking pipe with this kind of like smoky inscription on it. Some leather armor that he pulls out of his out of the satchel, which just seems to be constantly smoking. Like it seems to have this low kind of grayish white fog that kind of constantly seems to be erupting from it a little bit. And a staff, a wooden staff with a carved wooden bird at the top.
Oh, great. So we have the sorcerer who's on meth, and now we've got this marijuana pipe.
You see Amish looks down, he's like, whoa, that pipe looks fucking rad.
Wait, so is
Unless,
the
you're
armor. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, is the armor the one that's like smoking? Did you
Yeah,
say?
it just
Like,
seems to be somewhat smoky. It seems to have this somewhat light mist that seems to be constantly coming from it. It's not a lot of smoke, but it's like a little bit. It's got this thin layer that seems to be always kind of like flowing from it.
I will ask Sean Cornery. What's up with the steaming armor?
Yes, I call it the schmoldering armor. It seems to just schmolder. He gives you a weird look, like he's trying to smolder himself.
Okay. Anyways, wait. You mean smoldering or? Yeah, never mind. What does it do? Why is it on fire? Almost. Why does it look like that?
That's just what it looks like.
It just for flavor. That's it. Nothing special about it. It's just plain armor.
Yep, seems to be it.
Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you.
And he pulls the pipe out. This is the pipe of smoke monsters. And he pulls the pipe out. He takes a big, long draw from this pipe, and he breathes out. And the as he breathes out, this small smoking image of a dragon appears. It's probably like an inch, not an inch. It's a bit small. Probably like 8 inches or so across. It's not very big, but he creates a small little smoke monster from the pipe. It runs around for about 6 seconds before it disappears.
Can I try to figure out if there's like magic on this stuff or like?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Nope.
Bro, you don't know if this is magic. That's some weird smoke, though.
Yeah. Maybe he's just really good at tricks.
Yeah, you don't know. And he pulls the staff out. This is the staff of bird calls. Bird calls. Said that really weirdly. And he basically smacks it against the ground. And you hear off to the distance a caw, caw, caw. And that's what it does. It creates a bird call.
Anyone buying any of this?
Yeah, it seems a bit dodgy if you ask me.
Excuse me, I only sell the most high quality of goods.
So, Mr. Corner, where are you coming from exactly?
I come from the city of Liu Pai in the Diplomatica.
How do you spell that?
Liu Pai, so it's Lieu, and then a apostrophe, Paix, or Liu Pai. I can type it into the. There we are. It's in the in the Roll20 chat for you. From the Diplomatica.
And you're saying these goods are from Liu Pai?
I would only bring the most high quality of goods from the Diplomatica.
Did you happen to stop by Vinograd on your way here?
I'm afraid not.
Or would you know anything about some expensive wine?
Friend, I only sell in the most high quality of corn vodka.
Corn vodka? Where is all this corn from anyway?
He kind of looks at you and he's like, I have my sources.
I would like to lean down to Eefa and be like, the amount of times that he has had to say high quality makes me believe that this is not high quality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
I'm not so
we
sure
check
about
to
this
see if he's
guy.
lying?
Make an insight check, Lucy. And what did you say, Ethel?
I'm not quite so sure about this guy. Can I make an insight check too?
Sure, go for it.
Insight.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
You think that this guy isn't trying to scam you or anything. You think he's selling exactly what he has. Like these are the items he has, and he's trying to sell them to you. You don't think he's trying to, what's the word?
Swindle.
He's not trying to swindle you or anything. Eefa. This guy isn't trying to swindle you with the goods, but so you think that they're pretty legit. However, something about like where he's like every time you ask where the corn's from, he gets a bit like iffy. Seems a bit off.
Does he have like illegal corn?
You don't know, but he seems a bit off when you guys asked about where's the corn from.
He was gonna lean back up to Matif and be like, I don't know about the corn. I mean, the items seem on the up and up, but I don't know about this corn. I'm not sure I'd eat it.
Can I make an Arcana check on the corn?
Sure, make an Arcana check. Also, Windham, we have the exact brain. We have the same brain.
contraband. That's amazing.
12.
I checked the corn.
You give the corn a quick eye over. It doesn't seem magical.
Yeah, I mean, I trust your judgment. I'm just real sketched out by all of this.
Look, guys,
Is
I
Matif
can give
saying
you.
that to
I can
is
give you.
Matif saying that to the group?
Is Matif saying that?
It's just me and Eefa over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I feel like saying it to the group means saying it loud enough that he could hear.
Sure. If you want, I could give you a group deal if you wanted to buy all of it. I could sell you it all for 100 gold pieces.
So why would you want to get rid of all this corn for 100 gold pieces then, mister?
Oh, not the corn. These beautiful magical items.
Look, I'm really interested in the fact that he said corn vodka.
Oh, you want
Other
to
than
buy
that,
some
I'm
of the
fine.
corn vodka? And he reaches
Yeah.
in and he pulls out this. It looks a bit like moonshine. It's in this like kind of brownie alcohol like glass bottle. Pulls it out. Just kind of swishes around. It seems kind of thick when it sloshes around.
May I have a whiff of that?
He hands it to you.
I smell it. Does it smell like vodka?
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Whoa! Oh no! Okay.
10, you're fine. It smells.
Okay.
It smells horrible. This stuff smells awful.
I try to hold back a reaction. You know what? Maybe I do drink too much. I'll pass on that one. I'll hand it back to him.
That's such a shame. Takes
Yes.
it back and puts it into his into the cart. So am I going to move on now?
Can I look around and see what his company looks like?
Sure, make a perception check.
Okay.
I feel like there's something hiding in that corn.
10. There's a couple members of his little troop. There's about 6 of them altogether, including this guy. So there's Sean Cornery. There's 3 human men, just dressed as they're dressed in leathers and other types of medium kind of armor, like breastplates and stuff. They're carrying very relatively shitty swords on them. And you see 2 halflings. One's wearing a black cloak and has his face obscured, and the other one is kind of wearing this, wearing these long blue robes, and has one of those similar to the one you saw Xandros's halfling bodyguard with. This similar playing card shaped pack of cards at his side.
Does it look exactly like the guy that?
It's a similar sort of belt. What's the word? Belt pouch, roughly the shape of a deck of cards. It looks similar. It doesn't look the same by any means. It looks like a similar sort of holster.
How much for one of these pieces of corn, mister?
I'm afraid the corn's not for sale. I have a wholesale deal with this with a buyer at the Pego Fort.
Who's buying?
I'm afraid I cannot disclose my client's identity.
Definitely illegal corn.
Can I use
Buy.
charm person?
Oh shit, okay.
What?
Okay, what kind of save is that? Charisma?
It's a will save.
Says wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw, okay.
Yes.
No. You cast Charm Person. Do you cast Charm Person, secretly, or...
Yeah.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check for me. Fuck, yeah. So you very sneakily cast Charm Person, and you see this kind of... what color magic does Lucy have?
I would say probably a light pink.
A pink. So you see this
Yes.
pink kind of mist kind of appear before his eyes and then disappear. And his head kind of cocks to the side and he begins slightly swaying, looking straight at you, Lucy.
So hey friend, you were just about to tell me where this corn is going to.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
I believe that's what Charm Person does. It gives you advantage on... So it rolled with advantage twice. So we'll just take the
First one.
first one. So we'll take the 20.
First hit. Okay.
Okay. Yes, it's going to Zandrosh. Zandrosh the Gold. It's one of my top sellers. Top buyers.
Really? And what is he gonna do with all this corn?
He was just buying it for his personal food stocks.
Interesting. And is there anything special about this corn?
Make a persuasion check.
I love how this was probably just a one-off joke, and now we're doing the like roll 20 thing where
I
it's
know,
like,
we're
tell
going-
me about this chair.
We're going
What's underneath
full
the
out.
chair?
I don't know what's special about the corn, but I had to buy it from somebody else. I got it in a secret transaction that Zandrosh told me about.
Hmm.
Could it be that Zandros needs corn for the party?
Maybe it's like very fancy, high quality corn, or like magic corn.
Corn is such a really
I don't
specific
know.
thing to have at a party. Like, could you
Like,
imagine?
especially
she's-
so much of it. Like, what
yeah,
kind of
like,
would-
how,
is
like,
it a barbecue? Maybe it's a barbecue.
why would you
People have
need
corn on
barbecue
carpet
that much
barbecues.
corn?
Maybe there's a lot of people. I don't know. This is really weird.
I have no clue. Yeah, no.
Well, Mister, is it okay if I at least buy one of these stalks of corn? Zandros isn't gonna know if one's missing, right?
Cool.
Make another persuasion check for me. Not with advantage, just a straight roll.
Okay. Every time I do it on D&D Beyond, it just does 2. So you can
I
just
think
take
it's
the
because
first
of your belt, but
one. Oh, okay.
it's fine. Just
So
roll
just
it.
take-
We'll just take the first one.
Yeah.
8. I'm afraid I have to deliver all of this to Zandrosh. It's a very specific amount.
Okay. Well, is anyone interested in the other goods that he's selling?
Personally, I'm all right. No, I'm good. I smelt that vodka, and I know I'm all right.
Matif, you look like you'd smoke a little. Would you like some of this pipe?
Insulting.
Mister, how much is that pipe of yours? With a discount, considering I'm your friend and all.
Usually I would sell it for about 40 gold pieces, but for you, friend, I can give it to you for 30.
I'm thinking about 25, and I can give you a good sponsorship where we're headed. How about that?
Make persuasion check with advantage.
Paying
Man.
exposure.
Yeah.
I'll pay with exposure.
Yeah, of course I can give it to you for 25 gold. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, well, I'll take it then.
Cool. So you have it is called a Pipe of Smoke Monsters. It's in D&D. It should be in D&D Beyond, if you wanted to look it up.
Okay.
And he begins to pack away the that armor and the staff that he was also selling. All right, well, I better be on my way.
All right, well, say hi to Zandros for me. Tell him Lucy was conversing with you.
That I will, friend. And he begins to walk off. His troop follow you. Follow him. Up the road in the direction of the Pago Fort. Now, Lucy, you do know that in roughly an hour, that spell will wear off, and he will know that you've cast that spell on him.
That's okay.
Cool. He begins to make his way down the road with his troop, and you guys begin to trek further north. So, if someone would like to helm the perception check for the next 2 days.
I can give it a go.
Sure, go for it.
Oh,
Ooh.
20. The next 2 days goes relatively smoothly. A summer storm begins to roll in. So you get,
Ooh.
on that third day, you get a bit of rain, a little bit of thunder in the distance, a little bit of lightning. So nothing fairly eventful on the third day. On the fourth day, however, as you guys make your way later in the evening, you guys notice that the weather is noticeably becoming a little bit more cold than where you were further south. The wind becomes a little bit more cold as you begin to move further north. And you guys notice that the long, tall grasses begin to make way into more rolling green fields as you guys begin to move further north towards the border of Markovia. As you guys are moving through this region with your 20, Eefa, sorry, you see a small thicket of trees with a strange tower that seems to be protruding from the forest and seems to have collapsed. Only half of the tower seems to be left standing.
Okay. I guess I'll point that out to everybody.
Is this like a landmark we would kind of know?
I would say the only ones who might recognize this are Lucy and Dante. The rest of you would have probably, you might have seen it, but the ones who have traveled this route the most, or would have paid the most attention would probably be Lucy and Dante. The rest of you probably would have gone straight to the Pego Fort. You guys have traveled this road a couple times, but yeah, you guys have probably seen it. Maybe once or twice. Never up close, though.
Can we tell anything about it, or do we just know that we've seen it before?
You've seen it before. I don't think you... Ooh,
Ah!
what's happened in Discord? Who have we lost?
Oh no, who did we?
We've lost...
Kira.
Oh, hold on.
There we go, she's back.
Oh. Okay, cool. I would have thrown out the things on the stream for a second.
There we are.
There we go.
Make a history check for me, Lucy. $15. So you would know, you visited this, you've gone past this tower, and you know that this tower is kind of the indication that you're a couple of, probably about a day or two, probably less than a day from the border of Markovia.
So I'll just tell everyone, hey, so that little tower over there just means we're about a day from reaching our Markovia destination. Is it like a watchtower of sorts, or is it just...
It seems more like a collapsed, just for a point of reference, like a collapsed wizard's tower almost, like a stone tower, circular tower, that about halfway up you can see that it's visibly destroyed. It seems to be left in ruin.
And then our carriage driver, can I ask him if he knows anything about that collapsed tower?
You guys are driving the carriage yourself. I don't think... Did he give you a carriage driver? I don't think he did. I believe he did.
Or maybe the guy just dropped off the carriage that one time.
I don't believe you guys had a carriage driver, as far as I'm aware. You guys were taking it yourself. As far as I'm
Yeah, I
aware.
think we took it ourselves.
Yeah.
Lucy's just hallucinating then.
Yeah.
Too much of that.
You
smoking
turn to
fire.
this carriage driver that you think you remember. Doesn't seem to be there. You do see
Unless and I are
Amish is
just
there.
taking it easy, yeah.
You
We're
see
just
that...
sniffing whatever he has.
you see he's got the reins for the donkey. He's like, whoa, this is crazy, man. And he's just kind of like waving the reins around. It's not doing anything. The donkeys aren't moving any faster. He's just pointlessly waving them around.
Yeah, and while we're doing that, I'm sharing that smoking pipe with him, and we're just messing around.
Sure. It doesn't do anything to like. It doesn't do anything as to get you high or anything. It just seems to make little smoke monsters.
Yeah, we're just making little smoke monsters and laughing.
Sure. So, by this point, it's getting later in the evening. So you guys are beginning to pass this forest. Did you guys want to camp for the night here, or try and make your way for the border by late evening?
If we can get into the city by evening, it's probably best to do so. A little bit safer.
Yeah, I think pushing to get there is probably a good idea.
You guys are probably about, if you pushed it, by late evening, so probably around like 10, 11 o'clock, if you guys kept pushing, you could make it to Steniborga, which is the major fortified city to the southern border of Markovia. And then it'd be an additional 2 days to get to Vinograd, which is further to the east.
I wouldn't mind trying to push on a little bit.
Okay, so
I'm alright too to do that.
you guys begin to push on. Okay, let's see. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Okay, let me find what I'm looking for.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
So, as you guys begin to push further north into the evening, who has dark vision?
I do.
I do, I believe.
I think it should
Wait.
be everybody but Lucy and Dante.
Sounds about right.
Probably, yeah.
The
Yeah,
human and the
I
halfling. And Amish. Amish doesn't have dark vision either. He's like, whoa, it's getting a bit dark, dudes.
I would never trust Amish to be on watch ever.
Since it's gonna be late soon, I'm going to cast my Eyes of Night thing. I can share my 300-foot dark vision with up to 3 willing creatures for an hour.
Whoa.
Radical. All right.
That's
So
great.
I'm guessing you're going to choose the people in your party who don't have dark vision?
Yeah,
Use it for
conveniently
the
we have 3 of us
donkeys.
in there.
Yep. Nice. So Dante, Lucy, and Amish feel this warm light kind of cover their eyes for a second before the way before them seems a lot clearer than it did before. So, you guys begin to move further north. Can somebody make a perception check for me?
I think Matif's definitely keeping an eye out.
Okay. Wait, did Eefa just roll there, or was that from before?
That was me just now.
Yeah.
Okay. Matif, you can roll one as well if you'd like.
Okay.
May I also do one, considering I have this new night vision?
Sure, just for fun. Go for it.
I want to see what I can Lucy sees. You said it was a perception check?
Yes. 14. Yume, the way look before you looks a lot clearer than it did before. Now, for the rest of you, let me just roll something. Matif and Eefa. As the cart begins to move further and further forward, you guys are kind of traveling around this forest. It kind of emerges from this field, and you guys kind of have to ride around it to get around it. Sorry. And you see these very strange large kind of mushrooms all over the field here
Oh
that
no,
seem
I
to
think I know
stretch
what
in
these
all
are.
different directions.
Mushrooms.
I think Matif doesn't take any mind. The flora here just are weird.
Sure. Eefa, what is your response?
Probably the same.
Okay.
I mean, as a player, I'm like, I don't like
Yeah, same.
mushrooms. But as a character, it's just mushrooms. It's fine.
I have an idea of what these might be, and it's gonna suck.
Sure. So, you guys begin riding, and eventually, one of your wheels rides over one of these large mushrooms, which kind of spews out this large amount of spores, and you see a lot of the what's the word mushrooms in the vicinity all kind of shiver, and they all begin to rise out of the ground with these weird humanoid arms and these weird tangled mushroom bodies. I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
No! Oh god! Wait, what? Oh my god.
Oh, low initiatives for it so far.
I
Except for
rolled a
Yume.
3 with my +7. That's so sad.
Okay.
So it wasn't the corn that we needed to worry about.
Apparently not.
Okay. Because you have the higher dex, Lucy will be going first, and then Eefa.
Okay.
Emmyth, and then Matif, and then finally bringing up the rear, Dante. So, these relatively small, they're about halfling-sized mushroom monsters begin to crawl out of the ground. And I will quickly bring us over to...
Is this when players should look away from the stream?
Yes, if you could look away from stream now.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody got like fire? Because I feel like fire is good against plants. Although I might just be using Pokemon logic here.
Whoa, a grass type?
Everyone's aware of the moving mushrooms, though, right? It's not like we haven't noticed it.
Yeah, you all are seeing these with your dark vision now. All of you are seeing these mushrooms crawl out of the ground.
Okay.
With arms and shiz. Oh my goodness.
Is our NPC friend also gonna fight with us?
Oh yeah, I need to roll his initiative as well.
Woo!
Oh, he's actually behind Dante. Oh wait, he's a barbarian, so he gets advantage. Right? Oh wow, it's actually a lot higher up. Sorry guys, I just realized I need to find art for the... Here we go. This is a cute little thing for it.
Is this down log actually here? Is that like rough terrain?
That would be considered rough terrain, yes.
Ooh, big boy.
Yeah, they're not that big. Feel free to set yourselves up in any order you wish. I will also bring us over to the battle screen. Battle screen.
I don't know if I can move my thing.
Yeah,
I
can't
might
move
need to
my
give
character.
permissions again. All right. Controlled by Eefa. All right, you should be able to control your character now, Eefa.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I can't move mine.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry. I thought you'd just done them all at once somehow. And big small brain time. Coming.
There you go. You should be able to move yours now, Astrid.
I can, thank you. Sorry.
You may. Pastel. Boom. All right. Everybody should be able to control their characters now.
So the carriage is like here.
Yeah, I would say put yourselves. I can draw it in. There's your carriage. And what I'll do is your two. No, sorry, I'm trying to remember all the commands. These pink squares will be your donkeys. So if you could not,
Ah!
there we are.
I was riding a donkey, so I'll be right
yes,
there.
you can be on there. Okay, so at the top of the initiative order, Lucy.
The first thing I do is I look over to Amesh and I tell him, hey, whoever kills the most mushrooms has to buy each other a drink. And then I give him bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice, awesome. He looks at you and he's like, radical, and he pulls his surfboard off his back, and you can see it's got this strap on the bottom which he straps to his arms like a shield.
All right. And then am I able to also still cast a cantrip, or does that...
So that rule only applies if you cast a spell with your bonus action. Bardic Inspiration is not a spell, it's an ability. So you can cast whatever spell you would like.
Okay. And then so I'd like to do Vicious Mockery on that mushroom that's closest to us.
Sure. That is a... What kind of save is that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. Ooh. That is a 14. What is your DC? 13. So what do you say to this mushroom?
I just tell him I don't like mushrooms.
It looks at you and it just goes... it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay.
Would you like to move?
I'm just gonna stay right here until Amesh starts moving.
So you're gonna hold... you won't be able to hold your movement. So you'll have to either move now or wait until your next turn.
Yeah, no, I'll just wait here.
Okay. Okay, next up, Eefa.
Okay, I'm going to hop down off of my donkey steed and give this mushroom next to me a good whack with my dagger.
Alright, go for it. That's a 13 to hit. That definitely hits.
Ooh.
6 damage. You jam your dagger into it, and it kind of these spores all leap out of it. All of the other mushrooms in the vicinity that you guys can see all shiver as it's stabbed with this dagger. Okay, it's still up. It looks very rough though.
Okay. That will be my turn.
Okay, next up is Amesh Wave Breaker. So he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. As his bonus action, he's going to rage. As he rages, he screams, "Gnarly!" And he's going to take out his Warhammer, which instead of having a like a big bit of metal on the end, it's this big conch shell.
Oh my gosh.
And he just swings it up and goes for an attack at one of the mushroom people. Actually, this should work. Misses horribly.
Oh no.
With a 7. Swings it up and it just kind of misses. You can see his eyes are a little bit cloudy from whatever's in his bag. And he just looks back at you, Lucy, and just with a thumbs up.
That was with the Bardic Inspiration too?
He's not going to use the Bardic Inspiration yet.
Okay.
Okay. Next are the little mushroom dudes.
Oh no.
This one goes into the brush here, and as far as you guys are concerned, disappears.
Hmm.
Oh, no, moved a little bit too far. Okay, so 2 of them are going to take swings at Eefa. Oh. Okay, so the first one is a 20, unnatural to hit.
That one hits.
And you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next one is it's a 6 to hit.
That does not hit.
Didn't think it would. And then those 3 next to Amish are gonna all take swings at him. Only one of them hits. And he takes 3 points of damage, half because he's raging, down to 1. Down to 2, sorry. So he only takes 2 points of damage. Okay. Next is Emmyth.
I'm going to move just 5 feet. Because getting in line. What's the word? Flanking.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my rapier to swipe this little guy out because he hurt Eefa. And that's not a nice thing to do. So here we go. Oh, 12?
It does hit.
Okay, and if I hit roll damages,
Was that the one you hit before? Yes, it was, I believe, right?
it's the one that Eefa hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, okay.
So 7 plus sneak attack damage, so 14 damage.
14 damage. Yeah, you annihilate that thing. However,
However, what?
Finally
when it dies, you slice this thing to pieces like a rapier chef. You just slice it into tiny little shiitake mushrooms, and it dies. But Eefa and Emmyth, I need you both to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh, the spores. Okay, 15.
Emmyth, you
That's
save,
good.
no effect.
Mm-hmm.
Eefa,
Oh no.
as it dies and is eviscerated by Emmyth, all of these spores launch from it, and you just, perhaps in shock, take a large, deep breath in as you turn away, and you feel the spores begin to latch on inside you. You take,
Ew.
you take 5 points of poison damage. Oh, is it? There is poison damage, right? I'm forgetting my damage types. 5e. It's gonna be either poison or. I don't believe there is a poison. Yeah, there is a poison. So 5 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Okay. Emmyth, is that the end of your turn? So you moved 5 feet to get to that one.
I will stay put. I will end my turn.
Okay.
And with that, I will quickly go to the toilet as well.
Sure, go for it.
Good timing. Hold on, I'm gonna move myself down. That's not it.
Okay,
That's not-
Matif.
Okay. Yeah, I changed my plan here. 5, 15, 20, 30. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, so quick question.
Mhm.
Thunderclap under a ranged area, it only has 5 feet. So I assume that's for both?
For Thunderclap.
Yes.
Thunderclap is... I believe it's a 5 foot... like 5 foot around you, I believe. Sorry, square around you, I believe.
Around?
Yeah, so it'd be... Oh, that doesn't work.
Because I know Thunder Wave is around me.
Yes, let me
Yeah, because
read
the range itself.
15-foot cube originating from you. Thunderclap. Each creature within range, yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's just in a... rather than being a cube tall, it's just a cube around you. Like, yeah. So it'd be this kind of square here. So you wouldn't have any in range for Thunderclap.
Okay, and Thunder Wave would be...
Pretty much the same, except it goes, it's a 15
15.
foot. Yeah. So you get all of them, Armesh, and... So you'd get Lucy and Emmyth, if you were to say that.
Kind of worth it? Nah. Okay, I'll cast Magic Missile at first level.
Sure, at which one?
Do I get 2 bolts or just 1?
I believe at first level you get 4.
Oh.
Or 3. 3 darts at level 1.
Then I will split them up against this one, and maybe one of these ones in front of
Amish.
Amish. Yeah.
Alright, cool. They all automatically hit, so just roll damage. So that's D4 damage plus 1.
A D4. Do you want me to just roll 1 D4 or a different D4 for each one?
Roll 3 D4. Like, well, 1 D4 plus 1, and then roll it 3 times.
I think it should show each one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So then 2 damage to the one over here.
Yep.
4 damage to this one, and then 5 damage to this one.
Cool. Yep. This one here looks pretty beat up. The one just in front of Armesh. It kind of impacts and it kind of splits it down the 2, and you can see that it's kind of wobbling with one arm kind of waving on each side, attached to this split top half.
And I was just gonna say that's my turn.
Okay. Dante.
Yes. I'll be making a distance between myself and the little mushroom boy that I'm close to, and I will, as the fantastic warlock I am, cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Sure. Roll the hit.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. That did not work on that device, so I'll do it on my computer instead.
Came through in D&D Beyond.
D&D
Once
Beyond.
again.
That definitely hits with a 21.
Real damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me just check something. Okay. Just at this little dude here. Yes.
Which one?
This one here.
Yes.
Cool. You send this green bolt of eldritch energy out towards the this little mushroom boy, and he disappears in a puff of spores. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Dante?
That would be it, yes.
Okay. Back to the top, Lucy.
And when when the spores came out for Eefa,
Mm-hmm.
did we all see that? Are we all aware of the spores now?
Yes, you are aware of the spores.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move 30 feet down here. And then I want to take a slash at this mushroom with my rapier.
Sure, go for it. 12 hits.
Okay. Then 9 damage.
9 damage. Disappears in a puff of spores. It doesn't seem to explode in the way that it did when Emmyth slashed it, though. It did have a small puff of spores, but it didn't seem to explode with the velocity that it did when Emmyth did it.
Are they affecting me at all, or no?
No, they don't affect you.
Okay. And I'll just give another thumbs up to Unmesh. And I'll say got 1 down.
He looks at you, he's like, not for long! Eefa.
Okay. Oh, no, it's like that. Okay. I'm going to cast... Yeah, I'm going to cast a Fairy Fire right there.
Right here, sorry?
Oh, there.
There. Alright. So that'll get those 3. Let me just read the wording of Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire, 20-foot cube. So you'll be able to get these 4.
Oh, is that one not within range? Oh, it is.
20-foot cube. Right. So it would go out, if it's originating from here, it would go 10 feet out on either side. 5, 10, 15. So what it would be is it'd be 5, 10. Well, let me draw it out.
Oh, am I counting wrong? Oh.
There we are. It would be around this size.
Right.
You could scoot it over one.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I think
Yeah, I'll scoot it.
I'll have to delete it.
I was thinking of it like a radius sphere. That's not how that works.
No. There we are. That's how it'd be. So you cast Fairy Fire on that one.
We don't know this one is still here, right? Because we can't see it.
You do now. It was hidden in the underbrush, but it is covered in what colored light? Eefa?
A beautiful sparkly violet.
Ooh, covered in this beautiful sparkly violet color. Oh, they do have to make dexterity saving throws, however. So let me just get rid of that one. What's their dexterity? Not great. That's fine. Okay. So all of them fail except for this one here. So I'll add little things to them so you know which ones. So when you attack these ones, I believe creatures get advantage.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty.
And
that's your
I don't want
action.
to use any more spell slots, so yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Because I do not want to move away from this other one.
Okie dokie. Now it's Amish's turn. He is going to look at Lucy and go, "Whoa, watch this!" And he is going to move here around, and he's going to use his Copper Dragon Breath Weapon in a 30-foot line here. To get all 3 of them, they need to make dexterity saving throws. Two of them succeed, so they don't take any damage. Don't believe. Let me just check. Half damage on a success. Okay. 2d6 damage. 6. So the first one takes 3 damage, and the last one takes 3 damage. Oh, let me just move. Just realized the alert box is in a very inconvenient place, hidden behind me. There we are. Let me play that alert box so people can see that. Oh, can I do it for the last one? There we are. Okay. So the first and last one take 3 damage, and the one in the middle there, gets melted by this acidic breath weapon that launches itself out of Armesh's mouth as it launches forwards. He kind of coughs a little bit, and he's like, "Whoa, gnarly, bro! That's 1 down." That's the end of Armesh's turn. Now it is the Mushroom Man's turn. 1, 2, 3, 1. So now that it's outside of the cube, it no longer has advantage. And all 3 of them are going to take swings on Armesh. That very much annoyed them. Oh, you will not believe the rolls I just got. 2 natural 20s to attack Armesh.
Oh man.
I think this is just the DM saying he doesn't want to play an NPC.
That is... So he takes 12 damage altogether. But he's raging, so he takes half. So he only takes 6 damage. So yeah, he's looking fine. You can see that they're kind of beating up his, like, upper thighs. They're, like, just whacking him. And he's like, "Ow, you fuckers!" And he just kind of, like, seems a little bit hurt. He seems fine. Yeah, they're going to do that. Oh, gosh. What am I doing? 2. One's going to take a swing at Eefa. The other one is going to take a swing at Emmyth. That is a 18 to hit on Eefa.
Oh, just hits.
Just hits. And that completely misses Emmyth. It's like a 5.
I have such a low armor class too.
That's 5 damage, Eefa.
Okay.
Okay, and that is the end of their turn. Now it comes to Emmyth.
I will do the same as before. I will use my rapier, and I don't really have a choice. I'm just gonna swipe at this one right here
Go for it.
with my rapier. Let's go. Oh, that 9 won't hit.
9
surely.
just misses.
Oh, you bastard.
So you take a swing with your rapier and miss.
Mm.
You do have a bonus action.
Oh, I can't really do. The only bonus actions like I have are like. Oh, actually, no. I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Sure.
I will disengage. Can I? Where can I disengage? As in, like.
You disengage from that creature, so it won't be able to take.
But if I
opportunity
crossed
attack.
over to here, and then out of the range of both of these two.
The second one will be able to take an attack against you.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I'll just back up.
Okay.
I'll
Sure.
just back up from it then. Yeah, I will just end my turn there.
Okie dokie. And Matif.
Which one of these mushroom guys over here by Amish is hurt again?
Both of the ones in green, I believe.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, actually, all 3 of them are hurt, I believe.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Oh, not the one I wanted. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast Thunderclap.
All right. So that is a save from the others, I believe. Yes.
A Constitution save.
Okay. Constitution for them is a number. That is a 13 and a 2. What is your DC?
13.
13. So the first one, this one here, succeeds. The one next to it, fails.
Okay. I think since he succeeded, he doesn't take any damage. But
I believe so with Thunderclap, yeah.
4 plus.
I believe it's just the dice. I don't
Is
think
it
you
just
add
4?
anything.
Yeah. It's just 4.
Oh wait, do you have weird spell? No, you don't have any weird storm sorcery stuff. Cool. It dies regardless. Disappears into a puff of spores, but does not affect you like the one Emmyth eviscerated did.
Nice.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Matif?
Yes.
Okay, Dante.
Yeah.
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 I will be walking down alongside Eefa,
Mm-hmm.
and I will whack the mushroom with my club.
All right, go for it. Are you casting Shillelagh beforehand, or are you just
I'm
going to whack
casting
it?
Shillelagh on it first, though.
Okay. I was wondering. I was like, you
I
didn't
don't
say.
quite have the strength to just...
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Oh my lord.
23.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Funniest sounding spell.
7. Yeah, it disappears into a puff of spores, but not enough so that it explodes. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Dante?
Yes.
Okay. Lucy.
And with 2-weapon fighting, say I have a dagger in my other hand, am I able to attack with both weapons?
I believe you can take an attack with your main action to attack with your rapier and your dagger as your bonus action.
Okay, and can I throw the dagger afterwards?
Yes, you can. That is a fun thing about daggers. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Gonna take a stab at the one right in front of me with the rapier.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. Definitely hits. And I believe from the damage it's taken earlier. Yep, so it definitely dies, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as well as Armesh, which I will make for him.
And then, since I have advantage against poison.
Yes.
with my
You have
dex.
an advantage against the poison condition, which
Okay,
is
so
different
it's
from
different.
poison damage.
Got it.
Armesh fails at his Constitution saving throw.
I got a 13.
You succeed.
Okay.
So
and
you
then,
take no damage.
and then I'll throw the dagger against the one to my left.
Okay, go for it. Definitely hits. And I don't believe that one's been damaged yet, so that one isn't down.
All right. And then I just go up, or I tell Amesh that that's 2 for me.
Well, man, that's not fair.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is Eefa.
Okay, since I am now safe to move, I'm gonna do so. Actually, the log is rough terrain, isn't it?
Yes, so it'll be 20 feet to move over the log.
Eh.
So it'll cost 20 feet of movement to get over the log.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother trying to get over that then. I'm just going to stop this one
Mm-hmm.
and try and get it with my dagger.
Go for it. 6 misses, I'm afraid.
Rest in peace.
You go to stab it with your dagger, and it goes in, but when you pull it out, it kind of just oozes these spores, and it doesn't seem to do anything. Just kind of
Ew.
stands there, like, waving from side to side. Next to Amesh, he's going to take a swing at the one next to him and Matif. Definitely hits. It's like a 22 or something.
Ooh.
So he swings upwards with his shell warhammer. That'll be 5, 7. Deals enough damage to kill it, but not enough for it to explode. And he just holds up 2 fingers behind him. Lucy, as he smacks it. He won't move. That'll be his turn. Now it's the little dude's turn. So this one little mushroom begins to sink into the ground, and you see the ground around you guys begin to shiver and kind of quake a little bit. And you see this. So this guy burrows back into the ground, and you guys see this huge mushroom boy down here erupt from the ground. Kind of. So that was its turn to summon the mega mushroom.
Mega mushroom!
Emmyth, your turn.
Yeah, boy. Okay. My god. Liddy Titty. Now, what's your notion on switching weapons? Like, is that an action?
I do it for free because I don't see it as fair to tax people for just wanting to switch weapons.
Yeah. Okay, cool, that's good. In that case, I am 20 feet. Hold on, what is it? Hold on, where's the little
It's the 5th one.
yeah, I got it. So like okay. Aha. So would it be oh god, sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It just kept going. Would I have to get here then to be within 20 feet of it? Would you say me go? I go there.
You could be either here, like basically, yeah. You need to be.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna move myself right here next to your boy Amish, and
Sure.
I'm going.
Oh god. Oh, I pressed a button and now everything's small.
You okay? Is everything okay?
Yep, everything's fine.
Technical difficulties. And I will throw the dissipation blade at it.
All right, go for it.
Give it a crack. Come on. Ah!
The natural one. You throw it, and it lands at the thing's feet, and he sees it land and just steps on it, pushing it into the ground.
No worries. It's fine. Never mind.
Yeah. So it'll reappear in your hand at the beginning of your next turn. So that was your action.
I know. Yeah. That's cool. Wait, how much did I move?
You would have used
20. So I have 10 more feet.
5,
I will
10,
go
15, 20,
I'll move
25.
there.
You would only have 5 feet of movement left because the
What?
log.
I was here, right?
The log is difficult terrain.
Oh, the log. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll just move just the extra 5 feet, and I will end my turn there. I'm all
Okie
good.
dokie. Matif.
Oh, actually.
Oh, sorry.
No. Sorry. Just because I'm not used to it. Yeah, I will use my bonus action to dash.
Sure.
So, is that an extra 30 feet of movement, correct?
30 feet, yes.
Okay, cool. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 30 feet there.
Yep, and you are within his melee range.
Is that within melee?
Yes,
Where...
it is.
I was here, right? So would I be able to go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to stay without a melee range?
Yes, you would.
Okay, cool. I will do that and then I'll end my turn there. Sorry.
Okie dokie. Matif.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Quicken Spell to be able to cast a spell as a bonus action this
Yep.
turn. I'm gonna get within 5 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level.
All right. So that is a
Constitution
saving throw. Okay. Natural 20 for 22.
Oof.
But I believe he still
well-
takes half damage.
Yes. So that'll be 4.
4 points of thunder damage. Awesome.
And then this is like the end of the day, right?
Yeah, this is early evening.
Okay. Then I'm gonna
Swing from
second verse, same as the first. Let's go.
What was that, sorry?
Actually, wait. Sorry, that's 3d8. Or wait, is it d8? Fuck, it's a d8. Sorry.
All
Let me
good.
roll that again.
You cast it at 2nd level, right?
Yeah. So it's 3d8. Sorry, that's
Yes.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
We'll just take the new damage. That's fine. So we'll half that. So we would have taken 8 damage. It's all good.
Okay, and then I will cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level again.
You can only cast one spell each turn.
Yeah, but I used my meta magic quicken.
Yes. So how it works is you can cast one spell and one cantrip on your turn. What Quicken Spell allows you to do is allows you to cast a basically allows you to speed up either the spell or the cantrip. So, for example, you wouldn't be able to cast Cure Wounds and Healing Word on the same turn. You can only cast
Okay.
one spell a turn. You can cast a cantrip as your second spell, but you can't cast a leveled spell as your second spell.
Let's go with since I'm already here, let's go with Thunderclap.
All right, and that's another Constitution saving throw.
Mhm.
That is an 11.
That does not save.
Awesome.
So
Also, thank you very much to Crestfaller in the chat for helping put out the helpful terms. Keeping everybody up to speed.
Thank you so much.
That's so nice. Thank you, Crest.
Awesome. So that's 3 additional damage onto the big mushroom boy. Okay, Dante.
I'll be climbing on top of the log
Mhm.
to be at a. I'm assuming I'm at least a bit closer to human height now.
You're probably at human height now.
Fantastic. It's what I've always dreamt of.
Oh my god.
And I'll be casting the Eldritch Blast at the big guy.
All right, go for it.
A 19. That's a
19
good one.
definitely hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. You send out this green blast of energy from your hand, which impacts into the plant. And as you send this impact into the plant, you feel this pain suddenly in your heart. And you see this flash of a large tree in a forest, a giant tree, for just a second. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
And then I'll step down from the log again, and that's
Okay.
the end.
Sure. Okay, back to the top. Lucy.
All right. Let's see. And so Amesh, is he looking all right?
He's looking relatively beaten up, but he's a barbarian. He looks fine.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll cast a healing word on him.
Sure. 1d4 plus your charisma modifier. 5 points of healing. Cool.
Right, and then what I'll do is I will
So we'll get rid of the fairy fire square as well.
here next to Matif. And then I'm also going to give Bardic Inspiration to Matif.
So healing word and bardic inspiration are both bonus actions.
Okay.
So you will have to choose something that is an action because you can't use both 2 bonus actions in the same turn.
Also, I will tell you that giving Matif Bardic Inspiration isn't that great because most of my spells are saving throws.
Got it. Got it. See, I moved from here. 1, 2, 3. So if I stand right here, will I be able to hit him with my rapier?
Yep.
It's kind of hard to tell like where he is. Okay.
So I'll put a square around him because it is fairly hard to see. So technically, so he has a reach that is. So this is his squares, and he has a reach of 10 feet, so he can reach an additional 5 feet out.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna take a stab at him with the rapier.
Alrighty, go for it. Oh, definitely
20.
hits.
Okay. And it says it deals 8 damage.
Awesome. Yep, you ching 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 slice into the mushroom boy, and you can see it opens up these big slices into its skin, and instead of blood pouring out, it's just these streams of spores that kind of leak from its body. Is that your... Yep, that'll be everything, yeah?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Eefa.
Okay. I'm gonna hop up over this thing. So that would be 5, 10, 20. How far can I get? 30. 25, 30. And... oh boy. You know, I was gonna cast a spell, but it's not actually that good a spell, so instead I'm just gonna try and hit it with my little dagger again.
Alright, go for it.
Eh?
15 definitely hits.
Ah! Ah! Okay,
6
cool.
damage. Max damage with the dagger.
Is anybody looking hurt?
Is anybody looking hurt?
Nope.
None.
Me? Yeah. I'm doing dandy.
Amesh seems okay.
Okay.
He seems fine.
In that case, I'm gonna cast a healing word on myself.
Sure.
Just say, okay, I can do this. And here we go. Pop.
Nice. 5 points of healing.
That's 5 healing back. Okay, good. And that is my turn.
Awesome. Now it is Amesh's turn. He is going to run up. And he's just going to take a smack at it with his warhammer. Misses horrifically. Takes a big swing from his warhammer, but his eyes still seem a little bit glazed over, and he seems a little bit out of it. He's like, radical, as he swings and completely misses. Okay, now it's the big boy's turn. Okay. It is going to take... Who has it been hit by? It's going to take a hit. It's going to try and hit Lucy and Eefa. Okay, so that is a 14 to hit Eefa.
does not hit.
And a 16 to hit Lucy.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. That is... so that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 9 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
And at the end of its turn, it's going to use hallucinating spores. And I need Matif, Lucy, Armesh, and Eefa to make Constitution saving throws for me. Well, Armesh is fine. Yume, you're Lucy, you're fine. Eefa, you're fine. And Matif, you're fine. You see it kind of like squishes its body down and it kind of contracts in size for a second, and just these huge waves of spores begin to eject from its body. You guys all cover your mouths and breathe through your clothes and seem to be fine. None of you are affected by the spores. Okay. Next we have Emmyth.
Okay, that's me. I see the dagger reappear in my hand.
Yep.
And I give it another throw at the big boy.
Go for it.
Let's have another go. Ka-chow. Oh god.
An 11 misses.
Oh.
You throw the dagger and it does attach, it does sink into the mushroom monster, but doesn't seem to affect it at all whatsoever. That's your action.
Yeah, it is. I will use my movement to yeet. Oh, is that square its range, melee?
Yes, you will pass through its melee if you do that. So you'd need to go around.
Oh, yeah. Looks, I'll just get myself here.
Sure, okay.
Oh, sorry, no, there.
That will be
Like,
within its range.
Yeah, I'll get up in range to it.
Okay. Matif.
I'm gonna cast... Here, wait. I'm gonna move to this side. I don't hit my friends. My friends. And then I will cast Thunderclap again.
Alright. That's Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 18.
Yeah, that saves. So he doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to 5-foot shift.
You will be
Wait.
moving out of his range.
Yeah, but if I do more than that, he can take an attack of opportunity. Never mind. I haven't hit him, so I assume he won't hit me.
Okay. Dante.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea for me to get it a bit closer. So I cross the log, and can I hit with an Eldritch Blast without hitting anyone in the back?
Yeah, I'd say you're fine. You can arc it upwards, so I'd say that's fine.
Cool. Then Eldritch Blast it is.
Okay, go for it. 17. Definitely hits.
And 11.
3. You send another blast from your hands, which impacts into this big mushroom boy. And again, your heart hurts even more, and you see this flash of the tree for even longer than you did before. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, back to the top, Lucy.
Okay, so I'm feeling pretty hurt right now. I'm breathing heavy. I'm really beat up.
Your
So what
palms sweaty, knees weak.
Mom spaghetti.
And so let's see. I am going to cast Hideous Laughter on the mushroom.
Oh, okay. That is a charisma saving throw, yes?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
Wisdom.
And so I look up to the mushroom and I just give him 2 middle fingers, and then I try to cast Hideous Laughter.
Natural 2 plus 2. 4. So he is currently incapacitated.
Mhm.
And then healing word you said is a bonus action.
You have already cast a spell. You can't cast 2 spells in the same
Okay.
turn.
Got it. Yeah. And so if I try to move away now, can he still hit me or no?
No, he's incapacitated, so he won't be able to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So I am going to back up to here. And that is the end of my turn.
Yep. Alright, no problems. Okay. Let me just read the wording actually real quick. Full prone, yeah, becomes incapacitated. That's fine. At the end, okay, no, it's at the end of its turn. All right, Eefa, your turn.
Just gonna go in with my dagger again.
All right, go for it.
I'm doing my best to whack. Whack.
Definitely hits. Go for it.
Wacka wacka.
I believe an attack against a incapacitated creature is an immediate crit.
Ooh.
Let me just check real quick.
What is incapacitated as opposed to like prone?
Incapacitated. So it does fall prone, and it also can't take actions or reactions. Cool. However, it's not a crit, so it is just normal damage. So that's 4 damage.
Okay.
Actually, you do have advantage because it's against a prone target. So roll again just in case you crit.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, very close.
Sure. So you deal 4
Oh, well.
damage.
Okay.
And when you attack it, it does get to save from Hideous Laughter. And rolls a unnatural 20. So it is now...
Oh.
It is still prone, but it is no longer incapacitated.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Now it is Amish's turn. He's going to go in for an attack with his Seashell Warhammer. Oh my god, this guy cannot hit anything today. Just misses with a 12. With advantage as well. This guy just cannot catch a break. So he swings down, and it's just like this man is just useless. Just can't seem to do anything.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, this is why I don't do drugs, kids. Next is the Mushroom Boy's turn. Instead of chuckling and laughing, it just kind of shook as it was lying down. It just kind of continuously shaked. So it makes its way to its feet, no longer shaking, and is going to make an attack at... one attack at Eefa and one attack at... Can't see Emmyth, hasn't taken any damage. One attack at Eefa and one at Amish. Natural 20 on Eefa.
Oof.
Oh boy. Okay, sure. Oh boy. This is a lot of damage as well.
Oh,
no.
Okay. So that's 12 plus 1. So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then...
Is there an and?
Christ.
Oh, geez.
And then 24 points of poison damage.
Oh god.
Oh. 24?
24 points of poison damage. I wish I
might
was
be
lying
dead.
to you. I wish I was lying to you.
I might be dead.
No,
Dead.
How
that's a
does your
lot of
dead rules
damage.
work? Because 24 is my max HP.
No, but you took it in.
Oh no, I was at
twos.
3. So I still have. Okay.
Yeah, you would have been fine. Yeah, you would have been fine. Close, but
Real
not-
close.
real close, but not quite. So,
No,
does the
I
first
was
one
dead.
damage.
does the first one knock you unconscious?
Not quite. I still had 3 left.
Oh wait. So you're on 3 HP now, or you're now unconscious? The second one knocks you unconscious.
The second one, I'm now unconscious. Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, so Eefa is down. Okay, and then it's going to take its attack against Armesh.
Whew.
This guy is no joke, guys. That is I think he misses Armesh. Yes, misses Armesh. And then at the end of his turn, it's going to be the pacifying spores. So I need Armesh, Matif, and Emmyth to make Constitution saving throws for me. Armesh is fine. Emmyth, you're fine?
Heal.
Okay.
Oh.
Matif, you are now stunned. At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw to try and end its effect. Okay. That's its turn. Emmyth, you, out of the corner of your eye through its very large mushroom legs, see it absolutely clock Eefa, and she goes down.
Oh no. Alright. Rapier. Gonna hit it.
Go for it.
Go hit it. I got sneak attack because Amish is over there, right?
Yes, you do. And
Okay, good.
And Matif as well, but yes.
Yeah, true.
Oh wait, advantage?
No,
Or just sneak attack? I'd say it's too big to flank, so yes, I'd say you have
Isn't
sneak attack.
oh. Wait, do I get advantage with that?
No, you don't. I would say it's too big to flank. It's a bit too thick.
Alright, I'll just roll.
15 hits.
It does, alright, boom.
Okay, 17 points of damage.
Damn.
It's looking rough. You absolutely slice into this thing. Little shiitake mushroom, little creatures begin to like leap off its body as you cut them off and dive into the dirt.
Ew.
But it looks fucked up. That's the end of your turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Matif, make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Nice. So as you sit there, you breathing these spores in, just they're clenching all of your muscles. It's like you're having an allergic reaction to these spores, and they just won't let your body budge.
Where's my EpiPen?
That's the
What's
end
an
of your
EpiPen?
turn. Dante.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but seeing all this stuff going on, I am going to use another Eldritch Blast on this thing.
Go for it.
23.
Definitely hits. How do you want to do this?
Oh!
Yay!
I am going to hit it as close to the middle of her face as I possibly can.
Sure, you send this green
If it has
bolt of
one.
energy. It does have like a rough kind of face. It looks like it's been carved out of the mushroom. You can see there's two like sockets where the eyes like should be, and then a very crooked mouth. But you send it
Ugh.
straight through the middle of the face, carving out a big chunk of mushroom, which begins to just melt into the ground. And as it dies, the other little shiitake mushroom boys that you see launching off it as it was being attacked all wither and die.
Hell yeah!
So, you guys, alright, now we're officially out of combat. Eefa, make a death saving throw for me.
Oh no. Oh, where's the death saving throw button even on?
It's just a.
Thingy.
Is it a Constitution saving throw, or is it just a regular?
I guess it's a straight roll.
I think it's just straight. I do it as straight rolls. No one should have extra stuff on death saving throws. So just a D20.
Okay, just a d20. Okay.
15, so that's one success. So, you defeat the big bad mushroom monster. What would you guys... Eefa is bleeding out next to you guys. What do you guys do?
The That's my death noise.
I will run over to her. Can't do anything really though, but I will just kind of hold
Moral
her,
support.
her bleeding body and kind of look around to the others to help. Like, does anyone know how to heal? I can't do much. Anyone?
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up to Eefa. I'm gonna put her head on my lap and start like stroking her hair and cast healing word on her.
Alright, what do you say to her?
Thanks.
I don't say anything. I just keep on stroking
Sure.
stroking her hair.
You healing wordlessly. Roll your D4 plus your charisma modifier. So D4 plus 3, I believe. Yes. You gain 7 points of healing, Eefa. And you are back in the land of the living.
Is
Land of the living.
is Matif still stunned?
Yeah.
Matif by this point is recovered.
Oh,
I was
okay,
gonna
good.
tell Amesh to give him some CPR.
Well, man, I'm not that kind of druid.
Also, like, I was still standing, right? I'm literally standing there.
You
It's like
literally just stunned standing there. Yeah.
Well, I just ask Aoife how she's doing.
Ellie. I want to go back on the donkey and go find somewhere nice to sleep.
Yes, we can do that now. I'll pick up her body, and take her over. I won't put it on the donkey. Probably not a good idea. I'll lay her down and sit next to her, in the back of the cart.
Sure.
How far from town are we? Do you think we could still make it before, like, it's too late?
I don't know how far we are. Maybe after that fight, we don't want to push it any further, and we should just bed down somewhere safer for the night. What do you think? What do we think?
I mean, we're
Well,
not on...
it's probably not super safe here, around here.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I'm not keen to running up on any of the mushrooms, so I say we go ahead and go to town.
Okay.
I'm not one for hiding here. And besides, we need to get Aoife some place to rest. I don't think this carriage is gonna do it for her.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Let's just try and find a better place than this.
Okay. So, where are you guys going to find a place to rest? Like, just in the plains somewhere? Or are you guys going to try and make it back to the city?
Would we be able to make it to the city in time?
You guys could make it to the city. It'd be a couple more hours, but you could make it there.
Could give it a crack. What do you guys think? Shall we give it a crack?
Yeah, so I asked Eefa if she feels like she can last for another 2 hours on the road.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
All right. I
Yes,
tell
it
Amesh
is
to
early.
make him tell Amesh to make some of those berries that he magically conjures up.
Yeah, no problems, bro. He kind of clicks his fingers like slam poetry style, like and conjures up some good berries.
And then I just pass him around, and I tell Amesh he needs to get some glasses, or at least stop doing drugs right before.
Whoa, man, that's infringing upon my freedom.
Getting
Besides,
glasses.
how many mushrooms did you kill?
Bro, I think we killed the same amount, but to be fair, I think the little guy killing the big one is worth at least 3 points.
I think you're right. Maybe we should buy little friend Dante a drink. No?
Yeah, I think that's the correct move, bro.
All right. I gesture over to Amesh and tell him we should lift Dante up and like start throwing him up in the air, like we're celebrating.
Oh my god.
Sure. So, you begin hoisting Dante into the air, and you all make your way to town without without too many issues. Now, as you guys begin to approach town, you do see this long wire fence that stretches for miles either side of the path, and you see that there is a watchtower over the top of this path that is armed with, from what you guys can see, several guards.
Hmm.
This
Well, I'll
is
just
the-
let you
oh, sorry.
folk know beforehand. But I'm not too keen on talking to any guards, if you know what I mean. So I'll leave it to you guys.
I'm not keen on talking to guards either, frankly, but I could give it a crack if you wanted me to kind of take the initiative.
Yeah, maybe you, Dante, and Matif take the hold on this one.
Well, you know how I don't like talking to people, but if Matif's there, sure.
Yeah, you're a cute little halfling. I don't think they mind.
Well, they possibly want. Like, they're probably just looking for smugglers and stuff, and we have not done anything wrong, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. We'll go
Should
right
be
on ahead
fine.
then.
Should be fine. Just go in with confidence, trust me. It'll be fine.
Matif goes in with overconfidence.
Sure. All right. So who is approaching the guards as you guys reach the checkpoint?
I will kind of take the lead a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll be up there with her.
Okay. So you approach the checkpoint. Two guards. The main one is a female woman, human woman with full plate mail on. You can see that there is a very large sword at her side. She doesn't seem to be wearing a shield or anything. She approaches the group. Yes, hello. What is your purpose crossing the border?
We're on a job actually to retrieve some wine for
Wait, weren't we not supposed to say that? Wasn't there something about, like, you're not supposed to...
Did he say not to disclose it? I can't remember.
I think, like, they don't want people, like, bringing food and stuff across the border.
Oh shit.
Wasn't that right?
I can't remember. DM clarification. I
Hey,
can't
look,
remember.
if you guys don't take notes, that's on you.
Okay. I've started talking. Shit.
I think Matif will kind of, like, come up, like, broad shoulders, haughty, like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're on a job in town. We just need to retrieve a couple of items, and then we'll be on our way.
Yeah, what
Okay.
he said.
Now,
What he
I
said.
do have some questions I need to ask all of your troop. If you could all line up in a line, please.
Is he gonna like metal wand us or something?
Metal wand.
I mean, yeah, we just do what he says. Like,
Okay. And what he gets you to do is he lines you up near the next to the checkpoint, and individually walks each one of you through. So, Matif, are you going first?
yeah.
Okay. So you walk through these gates, and you can see that on the inside of the gate is this stone arch that is kind of built, which the tower, the watchtower, is kind of built around, and you can see that there are arcane runes etched into this gate. As you walk through it, the glyphs somewhat light up as you walk through.
Is this something we would like know about? Like,
Make a history check. You would have passed through this before, but yeah, you wouldn't probably know what it's doing.
no.
Two. Dude, it's this weird magic gateway thing. It's cool. Seems
Could
to
I,
glow when you
like,
walk through it.
maybe think about like what magic this could be doing? Like,
That's what the Arcana check would have been.
Oh.
You think it's probably magic. It glows as you walk through it.
I've seen enough magic.
Yeah, it's probably magic, dude.
Probably magic.
As you walk through, as you reach the other side, out of earshot of the rest of the group, the guard turns to you. What nation do you serve?
Come again?
What nation do you serve?
No nation.
Kind of looks at you and lets you pass through. Who is next in line?
I'll go.
Sure. Eefa, you walk through the gate, and the glyphs shine a different sort of color than when Matif walked through.
Ooh. Can I discern what it's doing?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay, Arcana. There it is.
15. This is the equivalent of the metal detector at an
I fucking
airport.
knew it.
And is just detecting whether there's any, like, whether the person is magic or they're carrying magical items.
Okay.
You reach the other side, and the guard goes, what nation do you serve?
Not really yet. I serve the goddess Yuvian.
Kind of blinks at you and lets you walk through.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Yeah, I could go.
Oh, sorry. I'll push him through instead.
Sure. Dante, when you walk through the gate, it shines for a second, this greenish kind of color, and kind of flickers oddly. One of the guards looks a little bit confused, but you walk through regardless. The guard turns to you. What nation do you serve?
Where you see, yeah, here. I'm from Markovia.
Ruffles you on the head and lets you walk through. Emmyth, you were coming through next?
Yeah, I'll go through next.
Sure. You pass through. The gate doesn't really glow when you walk through it.
Cool.
You pass through, and the guard looks at you and, what nation do you serve?
Nation? My own nation. Me.
Kind of looks at you strangely and lets you pass through.
Thank you.
Lucy? You're next, Oshim?
I tell Mesh to go first.
Sure. Armesh goes through with the cart. You see that it glows this kind of greenish blue color as he passes through. And you see the guard whisper something up to him. You guys don't hear, but you hear Armesh's response is like, "I serve the waves, bro." And the guard just chuckles and lets him through. And Lucy, eventually you make your way through the gate. The gate shimmers with this pinkish energy. And you make it to the guard. And the guard says, "What nation do you serve?"
Yeah, so I'm just from a small farming village, so no nation. I'm just a wanderer, a bard of sorts.
Looks at you, breathes in, and okay. They basically corral you up into your group, and that same guard walks over and says, "While you were in the glorious nation of Markovia, you serve the Tsarina herself. You serve Elena Markov, and you serve the nation of Markovia. You break our laws, we will break you."
Kinky.
Whoa, okay. A bit crazy there, but sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
"Now, go about your business." And they return to their post.
Can we ask him where the nearest inn might be?
He points towards the fairly large shining city ahead of you. You can see the lights flickering in the various windows and the high towers of the town as you guys make your way towards the large city of Steniborga, which is
Whoa, man.
which I will type in chat so you guys can. Steniborga. Which for the humans and halflings. Give me a second. Which roughly translates to the city name for Lucy and Dante, who speak human, is the Walls of God. And you see that this large city with these huge spires climbing into the sky is surrounded by this huge thick wall, which, unlike the wall at the Pago Fort, which you guys are fairly familiar with, which is, you know, a couple blocks of limestone thick, this wall looks huge and it looks imposing.
Well,
but you guys do see a small township just to the south of the main city, where there seems to be a couple farms and a glowing inn as you guys approach. So you guys make your way up the main thoroughfare of the small township outside of Steniborga, and you guys come across an inn named the Defiant Dragonfly. So, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, we've had an eventful day. I feel like maybe we should all get some rest. We've been traveling for quite a long time.
I agree. Sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
Sure.
I'd like to have a conversation with Emmyth.
Sure.
So I go up to her and I ask her. So when we were swimming, I noticed you have a tattoo.
Oh.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh. Sorry, I'm just taken aback. I got it years ago. Back in the Diplomatica somewhere. I don't really remember too much, to be honest. I think I was slightly off my head. Slightly. But at least Drunk Me still has good taste because, you know, it's me. It's, I guess, what I'm about. I think it was just a friend of a friend of a friend, so to speak. And I just thought, fuck it, I'd like one, I guess. Yeah.
Can I see if she's lying to me?
Make an insight check. 19. Emmyth, are you lying?
Nah, it's legit.
Yep, it's legit.
So does the fox tattoo mean anything?
Well, I suppose. I mean, I kind of identify in a way, like as a fox. It sounds a bit weird in regards to my reputation, you know. And I suppose the hair kind of fits the color scheme, and I don't know. I just pride myself in being cunning, and so that was kind of a name that went around for me for quite a while. And I thought, it is pretty cool. I might as well keep up with the brand and roll with it. So yeah.
Interesting. And so we're at the inn, correct?
Yeah, you guys are just arriving at it now, yeah.
Okay. And when there's time, I'd like to recite some poetry for all the patrons of the inn.
Sure. So, you guys park your donkey and carriage outside of the inn, in like the allocated parking area for carriages. You guys make your way inside. By this point, there are several patrons left in the tavern, but most of them have left. It's fairly late. It's about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning now. It seems to just be relatively older folk getting in their last drinks before they head to bed. So it doesn't seem particularly hustle and bustle. It seems to be a weekday.
We like split up and do our own stuff. Matif's gonna say that we should probably come together and talk about our plan of action with this job.
Sounds good.
And I ask Eefa and Dante if they'd like to join me when I do my poetry.
Sure, I'll come.
Yeah, why not? I can do that.
Sure.
Great.
So, you guys make your way in. Matif and Emmyth find a empty table and begin to sort out their possessions and wind down for the evening, order a couple drinks. Eefa, Dante, and Lucy, you guys make your way to this stage that's kind of, not so much a stage, but a raised platform at the back of the tavern, which is kind of reserved for bards. You can see that there is a gnomish man who is packing up his loot into a bag. He's kind of getting ready to leave. Looks like he's made a little bit of coin. You can see that there's a small upturned fedora at the front of the stage, which is filled a little bit with some silver and some bronze.
Okay. And then do I have the stage?
Yeah, he lets you have the stage. He walks away. He's like, yeah, it was a pretty rough night, guys. Hope you can make some cash. But yeah, it's been pretty quiet, you know?
All right. Well, will you dim the lights for me, please?
Yeah, I'm on it, mate. Bard to bard. Goes over and
All right.
he begins to use some sort of magic to dim the lights as you take the stage. Eefa and Dante, sorry, real quick, take seats up next to where the stage is.
Okay. And kind of wink at Dante, signaling him to create like a nice mood, kind of mysterious, some faint green lighting.
And I'll do exactly that.
All
So
right.
I'm guessing you're going to
With
cast
some
like dancing lights?
Yeah, dancing lights to make some glowing lights around.
And
Sure.
then I use my new pipe to make a smoke figure of a fox, the same one that's on Emmyth's back.
Cool.
And then I signal to Eefa to kind of just do some percussion on the side with, I don't know, with whatever.
Okay.
And then,
Ethan starts popping the table.
thank you. I just wink at them and then I start reciting my poetry. So, a fox lies concealed by mystery, bloody fangs behind striking crimson lips. Hypnotizing curves and deceptive tales mislead. An alluring guise capable of seducing even death. So undress, my fox goddess, and show me your secrets. And then I take my bow.
You see the gnome at the back just starts clapping extremely loudly. So
The
a lot of
one
the
gnome.
patrons look over at Emmyth and just kind of like raise their eyebrows. Just these old middle-aged men. You know, they're wearing dirty farmers' clothes. They'll look over to there and they're like, nice. I would
Nice.
say, roll a d4 for me, Lucy.
Okay.
Four. You make like 4 gold from this small piece of poetry. Some of the patrons walk up and put some silver and bronze. The gnomish man walks up and chucks 3 of his own gold that he made tonight into your little area.
Aww.
He's like, yeah, that was pretty good, eh? Yeah, nice poetry. I'm not much of a poet myself, but yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'll just split it evenly among Eefa, Dante, and I.
Cool.
Oh, me too? Oh, okay, cool.
How many was that total? The gold?
It's 4 gold.
Okay.
So you could probably do like 1, 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give 1 to Eefa, 1 to Dante, and 1 to Emmyth, and then 1 for me.
Cool.
Okay. This is great. This is fine. on some level, Matif understands that he wasn't a part of this at all, but on the like surface level, he's like, "What the fuck?"
He's like, bitch, what? I'm part of the party.
So, the rest of you all make your way over to the table that Matif and Emmyth have set up with all your gear and whatnot. It's kind of a booth at the side of the establishment. A round of drinks has been prepared. So, what would you guys like to discuss?
So we have to smuggle this wine out of town. And they have a magic barrier, which I have no clue what that does. So it could dispel any spells that we have. Which means that we need a plan on how to either physically disguise or come up with a convincing enough lie to get us out of town with the goods that we have.
Mm-hmm. Dante, would you know anyone that might be able to sneak us through here?
Well, I've always tried to keep myself on the right side of the law, but no, I don't think so. Would I know anyone?
Let me check. Okay. I would say, with your folk hero background, with the rustic hospitality feature, you would probably know somebody who helped you get through the border when you started traveling south as well. So you think there'd probably be somebody in the city that you know, which I'll message you about later, that could probably get you back through.
Cool. Well, yeah, thinking about it, there's probably I could probably figure something out with that.
Great. So you're gonna
Need
get
some time to
started on
think,
that
though.
then?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Cool. So I guess the next course of action would be finding the wine, right?
believe so.
Dante, you have any leads on that as well?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's in Vinograd. It's still a ways off from where we are.
Do you think there's an underground scene that might have something better?
What about you, Amesh?
Hmm.
What are you thinking?
He has fallen asleep with his beer in his hand and kind of like sloshed on on his like chest scales. You can see that they're kind of glistening with a bit of spilt beer. He's kind of just passed out on the booth.
Yeah, well, it is my suggestion that maybe we just go around town with Dante here and maybe get some more information on everything. And while we're at it, might as well find his connections. Take it one step at a time.
Sounds pretty good. Oh, well, I need a drink. I will go and get a drink
Sure.
Yeah.
So you go get a drink. Is there anything else you wanted to specifically do other than drink?
I'll just kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna suss out. Just kind of, stare at Lucy like, as in like, okay, thanks for like the poem that was kind of like specific, and I don't know how to feel. She doesn't know how to kind of. She's trying to process what that meant. Because
Sure.
clearly there was a connection. And she's like, okay, what? Yeah.
Okay. So you process that.
Yeah, I ponder real hard.
How many rooms are you guys purchasing for the evening?
How much are the rooms?
I'd say about so it'd be probably be about 2 gold a room.
Then how many beds are in each room?
There'd be 2 beds in each room.
Okay.
So 3 rooms?
Yeah.
2 boys' rooms, 1 girl room?
I asked
Wait.
Matif if he'd like to grab a room with me.
I think right after that, Matif looks at Dante and is like, do you want to share a room?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay. And then he looks at Lucy and he's like, sorry, I already got a roommate, so why don't you ask your friend over there?
See yourself. Well, I'm just gonna leave Mesh here. I think he's doing fine over here. I'll just take the room for myself.
He snorts a little bit of acid drools from his mouth.
I just put my cloak over him and just leave him be.
Sure.
You should probably put him in that position so he doesn't choke on his own vomit.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll just adjust him a little bit so that he doesn't die on us the next day.
As you like kind of shift him to move into a different position, he just says radical in his sleep. So, the rest of you all make your way upstairs into the room portion, the room area of the Defiant Dragonfly. They're like decent rooms. They're fine. They're functional. There's a bed, a wardrobe, and kind of some areas to store goods, your goods and valuables if you would like. So, all of you bed down for the evening. Is there anything you would like to do before you bed down?
I would like to sort of sit and try and read in my spellbook,
Ah, yes.
see if I can figure out some kind of connection to the mystical tree.
Okay.
And I'll do that all night.
Sure. Okay. And you were bunking with Matif, yes?
Yeah.
Matif, let me just check something. Okay. So, other than Dante, anything else people wanted to do before they went to bed?
I think I'm good.
Yep,
Matif's
I
gonna
just-
spend a little bit of time, like, trying to plan a couple of things to maybe get them out of town in case Dante's contacts don't come through and stuff.
Awesome, no problems. Eefa?
No, nothing in particular. She's just tired now.
Sure. And Lucy?
I just try to get some sleep, and yeah, just some sleep.
Sure. Alright. I need to check one more thing before we continue. Yes. Okay. So, all of you fade to sleep except for Dante. Dante, as you read your spell book and you try and connect with the tree, you keep seeing flashes of like a third-person perspective of your battles so far and how you've hurt creatures of nature, such as the mushroom people and other beasts that you've accidentally or intentionally hurt throughout your life. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't have roll 20 up,
Mm.
so I can't see the 8. Oh, is that a 17, the first one? Sorry?
Yeah, I accidentally double-clicked. The first one's 17.
Which is a failure. So, as you begin reading your spellbook, your mind wanders and you see yourself in front of a tree, not the majestic tree that you are familiar with, but another powerful, magical tree. And you see it off in the distance. You see it in a town of grapes and vines. And you have to walk there. You have to go there right now.
The hell?
Right now, as in
As in,
In the
right
middle
now,
of the night?
it's imminent. You have to go now. You've seen this vision. You are magically compelled to go to this tree.
I just instantly chuck my book in my bag and pick up my stuff and just leave then.
Cool. And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
What?
Because we
Where
will
are
be,
you going?
as we will be without Dante next week.
Ah,
Because
yeah. Less sad.
Windy has some IRL things to do.
Not fair.
So we will be picking up next week. Thank you for everybody watching us today. Thank you very much, Crestfaller. Thank you very much, Burner, for our the beautiful art of our beautiful surfer boy.
He was a
Thank you very much.
boy.
Now he'll surf you later, boy. Anyways, before we leave, because I know some of our American friends need to go eat some breakfast and get ready for the day. Callie, if you want to hashtag plug yourself.
Is that me?
Yes, that is
Kira?
Kira, sorry, Callie.
Oh.
I'm like, who's Callie?
My brain, Kira, sorry. I saw Kaleido and I just made it Callie in my mind. And I was like, I combined it.
Looks like
Okay,
some Australians need some rest too.
Look, man, it's nearly 1 in the morning. I've been up all day. I'm
It's like
ready.
12:36 a.m.
I've been
This
up
is
since
my prime.
6:30. So
This is my
I
prime
have like 2
time.
hours of sleep.
It's my
Okay,
prime
okay.
time.
I am Kaleido Kira, or Callie. I stream on Twitch, and I sometimes post that stuff to YouTube, and I do games, and I draw, and I play D&D on the internet.
Radical.
You should come by my stream sometime. It's fun. Okay, that's all. Bye.
Pastel.
I'm Pastel, the Snake on Twitch and Twitter. I stream like puzzle games and horror stuff and maybe some new stuff. I'm on Persona right now, which I'm really excited about. But I also do like Gundam and drawing streams.
Awesome. Yume.
So hello everyone again. I am the real life counterpart of Lucy. I also do poetry on my YouTube channel, which you can find under the same name. I have a lot of poetry planned as long as Lucy doesn't die for this game, so I hope you guys can look forward to that. And thank you so much for coming today.
Alrighty, Windy.
Yes. I do a lot of different games on my Twitch channel. Currently really enjoying Yakuza 0. That's fantastic. But during the summer, I am thinking about branching out and just having a lot of weird fun.
Best kind of fun.
Yes.
Alrighty, and finally, Astrid.
Hello again, I'm Astrid, and I stream a bunch of stuff, and you can find me all over the internet, and you can see my art and stuff at Astrid Arcana, or, twitch.tv/Astrid Arcana. I play a range of games, and do a bunch of art as well, and, yeah, that's about it.
Cool. And I'm Merlin the Magister. I just realized that I didn't introduce myself in my intro today, which
Oh my
I
god.
just realized. But yeah, I kind of stream. This is my love child, so you'll see me here a lot. We've got a lot of cool projects coming up for VTT. But on my channel, I'm hoping to do some more Warhammer painting streams. And I got a couple other things I'm planning to do, but mainly I just do Warhammer painting. But yeah, thank you very much for coming, everybody. For those who might have tuned in to the end, the VOD for this video will be posted to YouTube whenever, probably in a couple hours. I'll get windy on that. But thank you very much for watching. And bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Adios.